Have you ever looked at your colour pencil drawing and thought, I wish it looked a little bit more like a painting or even just a little more saturated on the page? If so, a coloured pencil solvent might be exactly what you're looking for. Today I'm going to show you how I use a solvent with colour pencils, why it's such a useful technique, and a few things to keep in mind if you're just getting started. Before we dive in, I want to quickly mention the paper that I'm using because it plays a really important role in getting good results. I'm working on hot press watercolour paper because it's designed to handle a small amount of moisture without buckling or breaking down. It also has plenty of tooth, which means I can build up a lot of layers of colour pencil. That's important because solvent blending works best when you've already built up several layers of pigment. The solvent softens the wax or oil binder, allowing the pigment to flow into the paper. So having a surface that can hold plenty of layers gives you much richer, smoother results. The solvent I use is Zest-it Pencil Blend, but there are a lot of other brands available that work in a very similar way. The important thing isn't necessarily the brand, it's understanding how the technique works. So what does a colour pencil solvent actually do? Colour pencil contains pigment held together with wax or oil-based binder. When you apply a solvent, it temporarily dissolves that binder, allowing the pigment to flow onto the paper. The result is smoother, richer colour with far few visible pencil strokes. It's almost like turning your colour pencils into paint for a short time. The first step is to build up a few light layers of colour. You don't need to press hard, in fact, it's actually better if you don't. Light layers give more control and make it easier for solvent to do its job. Once you've got enough pigment on the paper, take a small brush or blending stump and add just a tiny amount of solvent. Less is definitely more here. You don't want to soak the paper, just lightly dampen the brush. You can also go through with a cotton tip to blend everything down. Then gently brush over the coloured pencil using small circular motions in smooth strokes. Depending on the area you're working on, you'll notice the pencil marks begin to soften and blend together almost immediately. At this point, it's important to let the paper dry completely before adding more coloured pencil. Depending on how much solvent you've used, it usually takes only a few minutes. One of my favourite things about this technique is that it creates a beautifully smooth base layer. Once it's dry, you can continue adding more colour pencil on top. Blend again if you want to, and then gradually build up incredible depth and richness. There are a few tips that can make a big difference. First, choose a paper that can cope with a little moisture. Watercolour paper is one of my favourites because it's made to handle liquid and has enough tooth to accept many layers of colour pencil. That combination makes it ideal for solvent blending, allowing you to build rich, vibrant colour without damaging the surface. Second, use the solvent sparingly. Too much can oversaturate the paper or make it harder to add additional layers later on. A little really does go a long way. And finally, experiment. Different pencil brands react slightly differently, and every paper has its own characteristics. It's worth trying a few combinations to see what gives you the results you like best. Blending with solvent isn't something you have to use on every drawing, but it can be an incredibly useful technique when you want a smooth background, realistic skin, soft fur, or rich painterly colour. It also saves a lot of time compared to trying to burnish every layer with a white pencil or colourless blender. If you've never tried using a colour pencil solvent before, I definitely encourage you to give it a go. Start with a small practice piece, experiment with light layers, and you'll quickly get a feel of how much solvent works best for your style. But if you'd like to practice with instruction, all of these pieces mentioned in the video are full tutorials available on my Patreon. Links are in the description, and also I'll leave a link to where you can find some solvent in the description below. I'd love to hear what blending solvent you use. Do you use Zest-it, another brand, or do you prefer blending without solvents altogether? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more colour pencil tips, techniques, and tutorials. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.